G'day everyone, and we're coming to you live from the Botanic Gardens of Sydney on beautiful Gadigal country, and just coming to you with a quick debrief from this morning's networking in nature session. We had Aminata Conteh-Biger. Do I pronounce that?
Perfect.
Thank you. I try my best. We had Aminata as our guest presenter this morning. She showed up at the end of last year to one of the sessions, and then I immediately asked her, Aminata, would you please come back and share your story with the group? And she's so graciously done that this morning. Firstly, thank you so much, Aminata. You really, I'm not going to say the word, so let me pick another word, but you challenged people this morning, I would say. You empowered people this morning because your whole message was around courage and looking at the various aspects of courage, and you've got an incredible story that speaks to that. But look, over to you. Would you like to just share some of your thoughts about courage and why you think that's important for anyone who might be listening, which could be from any walk of life, but it's probably going to be professional people trying to find courage every day in what they're doing. So what would you have to say to them?
Well, I've always been fascinated about the word courage, because I do believe it is given to only like people who have like triumphant, a lot of like stories like mine, and where I believe courage is internal and we all have it in a daily base, but we don't understand that. I think the human form doesn't, daily people don't understand that it's something that we get to do, and we have a chance to do in our daily life. And it's the small things that we step into that makes a difference that not everybody have to see, but we know that it has made a difference in our life and in the person that we've helped. And I think I always make example in a small way. I think speaking on behalf of someone who is not there, who is not present at a function, or you've heard something somebody said and you stepping in and saying, excuse me, you can't say that to that person, or in a daily place at work when you're spoken to disrespectfully. I don't think any amount of payment should give somebody the right to speak to you, where you can say, you can't talk to me like that. And I think it's a self-respect for yourself, but also once you have that for yourself, you give it to others. So I think it's something that I feel like it's a journey for me to really encourage people around me, or wherever I have the opportunity to really know that courage is internal, is a small conversation you have with yourself that makes you question, and then go like, oh, now I act. It's a step to action that really builds your strength. You can't have strength without courage, basically that. And I think it's a beautiful thing that we need to nourish more, because it's in all of us, and we do it, but we don't know that we've been courageous. So yeah,
and I think as well you really just helped everyone understand that it isn't about going through these hugely traumatic and difficult circumstances to say that I'm courageous, but it is sometimes just leaning into those little steps every day, and backing yourself to just do it.
Do it. Yeah.
And I absolutely love that. And just to shift gears briefly to finish us off, would you like to share what is your big passion, the Aminata Foundation? And I would love for everyone listening to tune in to what she's got to say about the 24th of May, because this is going to be amazing.
Yes. So the passion of the Aminata, or the mission of the Aminata Maternal Foundation, is to ensure that every baby that is born is able to take their first breath, because the first breath leads to millions of breath, and that's through childbirth. And I think it's a journey that unites every person that is in this planet. We all come out of a woman, and it's and that no mother or baby should die during childbirth. And one of the events that we put on in really celebrating motherhood is really it's called Bluff and Swagger. So BLUFF, like when you bluff, and then swagger. It's a swag. It's a part of a culture of African lifestyle. So it's a gala ball that it's done at the Sofitel on the 24th of May. If you go to our website right now, you'll be able to start booking it. And it's just a showcase of how African live. It's, you know what I mean? So it's fashion, it's drumming. You feel like you're transforming in a Wakanda real life. I know I talk about it in that way. I feel like when I put it on, I feel like I'm invited to it, because most of the time I have to be kicked out to leave the Sofitel. But it's just the most joyous event that I feel like it's missing in Australia, in a cultural base, but in a charity space too, that when you're raising fund, it's not something depressing. You know, it's something that has to be fulfilling also, and giving hope to the people that are giving. So if you have a chance to go, visit the AminataFoundation.org, and you can get your ticket, and it's super exciting.
And this foundation is specifically for women and children in Sierra Leone,
yes,
which we didn't mention.
Yes, we didn't mention. So
yes.
The foundation work in Sierra Leone. So Sierra Leone sadly have the highest infant maternal mortality. 1 in 17 women die in childbirth. In Australia, it's 1 to 8,700. And so we raise funds to ensure that women are able to go to a hospital and have a safe birth.
And please connect with Aminata if you think you can help with that in any way.
Yes.
Aminata, thank you so much again for coming to Networking in Nature. And I'm loving your book, and I'm just loving this friendship. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for being so kind and generous.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
See you again soon.
See you soon. Yeah.